Hi, my name is Alec Chalmers. I am currently the Vice President of National Government Solutions here at Adobe. And that role entails I have responsibility for all of our revenue generating responsibilities in state and local government, as well as select federal civilian agency accounts. And a good way to think about that on the federal civilian side is the accounts that have budget flows from the federal government down to the state and local government. I've been in the industry now almost 15 years. In a sales and a consulting capacity. And I spent 5 years in the Navy as a naval intelligence officer. My typical day is comprised of meeting with customers, either on site at their facilities or here at our facilities here in McLean, Virginia, which is the headquarters of our public sector offices for Adobe. And the other half of my day is spent internally ensuring that our company, Adobe, is still maintaining all the investments and caring for our public sector customers. So I think more and more customer experience is becoming a very hot button issue in public sector, not only on the state and local side, but also obviously on the federal side, because more and more public sector agencies are trying to figure out how they can do more with less. And one way they can do that is kind of build on their existing back-end systems with more of a customer experience, I'd say, bend to it, because we know that as a customer or a citizen is more satisfied with that experience, they'll stick with that experience. And when those experiences happen online, either on their desktops or on a mobile device or a tablet of some kind or even a TV these days, we know they'll complete that process. And when they complete those processes online, it allows governments to save money. Yeah, so some examples of customer experience, the state of Pennsylvania, for example, their public welfare department just recently moved more and more of their applications online in a guided experience. So very similar to a TurboTax-like experience that you would have when you do your local taxes. If you're a citizen in Pennsylvania and you need services out of that agency, you're going to be guided through an experience very similar to TurboTax, like I just said, or you can actually go and see your real life form. And that's a good thing because, again, you're allowing the state of Pennsylvania to complete more and more of this eligibility process online, saving them money. And on the flip side, for the customers, it makes it very intuitive and easy to understand and ascertain exactly what services they're eligible for. So some of the key trends that I see today in the public sector IT community is twofold. One we've already talked about is customer experience, and more I see our public sector customers concerned with customer experience because, again, those experiences that they can drive online with their citizens and constituents means it keeps them out of their local brick and mortar office or off of their call center lines, which are very pricey and expensive ways to deal with their citizens and their constituents. And then secondly, the next biggest trend that I see out there is the cloud. And obviously, with Vivek Kundra's 25-point mandate and cloud first mantra, more and more government customers, both state and local and federal, obviously, are trying to drive those processes out to the cloud. Whether they outsource it or maintain it themselves in the cloud, it's less overhead and expense for them. And then it allows them to kind of quickly redeploy these assets and allows them to do more, provide better services with less budget dollars.